heading into the park again after another snowstorm last night. This is the last week but one that Yellowstone is open. You can see that the roads, for the most part, up until the entrance gate, are almost white. And today's mission is to go and take a look at the Daisy Group. I had a request from one of the subscribers to our channel that he'd like to see the Daisy Group, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We've made it to the Old Faithful area. It's actually pretty amazing. There is not another car here apart from us. And as I mentioned before, we're here to go check out the Daisy Group. That was a special request from one of our YouTube channel subscribers. Very fortunately, you get a cell phone, you get a data signal as you approach Old Faithful, depending on who your carrier is. And they hadn't been predicting Daisy all day. And just as we approached here, the app updated, and Daisy is now predicted to go off. In addition, there is a loop around the Daisy Geyser group. This is the north side. And I'll see if I can get it in before the geyser erupts. There was some confusion with the name of Daisy Geyser. No one's really sure where it got its name from, but it's believed that it's most likely that Daisy got its name from Hayden, who had his expedition here in 1871. That's for whom the Hayden Valley is named. And after he surveyed this area, Yellowstone the next year was declared not only America's first national park, but also the world's first national park. And it's believed that Hayden originally gave Daisy the name Comet Geyser. And Comet is another one of the geysers in the Daisy group. And then to confuse things even more, Comet Geyser was originally called Spray Geyser. And those of you who've seen our virtual Yellowstone tour on the hike from Fairy Falls to Imperial Geyser will know that we continue on to Spray Geyser. So what was once Spray Geyser over here became Comet Geyser. So the Daisy Group consists of Daisy itself, of course, Comet Geyser, Splendid Geyser, and also Brilliant Pool. And then over there, just a little to the northwest of us, that is believed to have been one of Yellowstone's most prominent geysers in the old days, and I'll get back to that in a minute. Let me show you this. Not that it helps us very much, but we've got Daisy in that general direction, and then Comet, which is you can see that the sinter is a little bit more prominent on Comet in here. I hope you can see. That says Comet Geyser. And then Also in the group you've got Brilliant Pool. And this, I imagine, over here is going to say Splendid Geyser. Yes, it does. Which is over there. That's the biggest geyser over here. Anyway, so it's when the Haven Party and various of the other survey groups came past here in 1871 and then subsequent thereto, they came across that feature over there. It wasn't active in those days, although there was some water coming out of it still. It wasn't active as a geyser, and it really is a collection of sinter now, which you can't really see under that snow. And it's long extent. Pretty cold out here, as I mentioned. I'm putting my gloves back on. Now, the thing is, we don't want Daisy to erupt while we're in the back here, and we can't see the geysers. So I was telling you then, the Daisy Group, you've got Daisy Geyser, Comet Geyser, Splendid Geyser, and Brilliant Pool. Then also you've got Bank Geyser as well, and a couple of other smaller ones in the group. The thing with with Daisy, it's a beautiful geyser, especially on a day like this. There should be some nice pictures. It's all faithful up there, by the way. But unlike the other major geysers that are predicted here, Daisy only goes off for in between about 2.5 and 3.5 minutes. Of the 5 geysers that are predicted in the Upper Geyser Basin, probably only Old Faithful is almost as short an eruption time as Daisy, although it does go off longer. Castle and Grand and Riverside will erupt for significantly longer periods than Daisy does. And here we are back at the group. This is always cool, isn't it? I don't know if you can see it against the sun. Look how the spray and the steam from the geysers freeze into the trees. This is the first time I've been to Daisy when there's been no one here. This is the better side to take the pictures. The sun's over there, but the steam is blowing straight at me. And time to put my glove back on again. I was talking about Brilliant Pool. Brilliant shares the same water source as Daisy does. So water levels are the same in during an eruption as water is drained from the system. So it gets drained from Brilliant Pool as well as from Daisy. We can't quite see it for the steam, but to the west of Daisy Geyser is Bonita Pool, and to the steam, so I can show you better. But in sort of the northern side of it, there's some geysers. And they start just shortly before Daisy does. Splendid, which is on the other side over there, is the largest geyser, about 210 feet high, maybe 64, 65 meters, but it's dormant. The last eruption there was in 1997. In 2002, there was a gigantic earthquake called the Denali earthquake up in Alaska, and that affected, as these earthquakes so often do, the eruption patterns of geysers here at Yellowstone, including Daisy Geyser, which the times between eruptions decreased as a result of the earthquake, but then they went back to normal not too long afterwards. And there she blows. Daisy Geyser erupts. You can see more of this Daisy Geyser eruption as well as other Daisy Geyser eruptions in our YouTube channel. You can also see them at our site, virtualyellowstonetours.com. That's virtualyellowstonetours.com. Thank you for watching this virtual Yellowstone tour. If you enjoy our virtual Yellowstone tour series, please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. Otherwise, I hope you make it to Yellowstone someday.